What does that conversation sound like when you're reaching out to people in warm market? Like, how do you approach them? I know they're not all, hey, you should do this. Okay. So how do you initiate that conversation?
I think one thing we tried doing recently is for a while, Wayne, we were just kind of sending a message, just, hey, I'm in the insurance industry, deposited over $400,000 last year, my first year in this business. Have you ever thought about doing sales? That's the approach we were taking. It wasn't a bad way to go about it. We're getting decent results, but we learned something from, I think it was Nina. And yeah, she does a little bit more research. And I know warm market, cold market, I don't think it's too much different actually from what we're doing. It's knowing the person is easier for you to approach them, but it's just small talk a little bit about what they're currently doing and how they like it.
Okay.
And based on their answer to that, I mean, if they say they hate their job, they're looking for something different. Like they literally just walked into a perfect opportunity for you to be like, hey, yeah, you should check out what we do.
Yeah. And then you also talked about headhunting. I'm assuming that you're talking about social media there as well, for the most part. Is that something that you're doing or your recruiters are doing?
My recruiters are doing it, through my socials, through my Instagram, through my Facebook. But that's just as simple as just finding a niche of people and just mass adding them, mass following them. Anyone who follows you back, shooting them a message. Anybody who adds you back on Facebook, shooting them a message and going from there.
I don't know, man. This all seems way too complicated. I think, I don't know. It's just like you make it sound so simple, but again, you're about to double again in a couple of months. So now you kind of took 4 months, what you used to do in 4 months and made it, where are we going into May? Made it 3 months, which is kind of amazing. So on the building side, now you're warm market too, right? Your Ty's warm market.
Correct.
I think you said. And you said it took him about 30 days to get you in. What was your reservation and what did he have to overcome to actually get you to commit to the business?
No, it took him about 6 months before I finally jumped in.
6 months. Okay. I thought you said, I don't know where I got 30 days from.
No, I think, actually, I know what finally got me to jump in was his personal production. He was I'll say it to his face. He was part-time as all heck for the first year he was in this business. It was his full-time job, but he was not working it full-time. And I think in the month of January in 2020 is when he went out and he sold like $40,000 life volume and had an annuity. And that's when I finally made the jump. So, that's similar to, in my shoes now, a lot of people that I have on board, there's no way they'd be here if I wasn't, leading from the front and issuing a good amount of insurance every month consistently.
Yeah. Got it. Okay. I think if a lot of people, what a lot of people can kind of take away from this, and then we'll open it up to questions, and just correct me if I'm wrong or add anything that you will, is that it's really about the activity, just doing the things consistently over the course of, you basically said 30 days, and then in that 45, 60-day period, you'll start to see the results. And the rest will take care of itself. And then it turns into instant gratification, because if you do it consistently, that the stuff that you did 45 days ago that you never stopped continues to kind of trickle in.